to Philadelphia, where the MSG faithful were right at home. Thousands of Knicks fans getting their hands on tickets bars. Joel Embiid is back, and the Knicks were glad to see him. He's dealing with some ankle and some hip issues. Mitchell Robinson. Oh, Mitchell Robinson. Just washed him in the nourishing agua of Lake Finn to dunk on you.
In there.
The Knicks are shooting 55% with Embiid as a primary defender in this series. I'm not saying, I'm just saying, and then nobody's stopping Jalen Brunson. Averaging better than 35 a game in his playoff history of late against the Sixers. He had a trio of triples. Mikal Bridges turning defense into offense. Bridges and Brunson each with 15 in the first half. Bridges is averaging better than 21.5 points per game against the Sixers in the playoffs, his highest scoring average against any opponent. Brunson will put it on anybody. Knicks are up by 9 after the free throw. He extends his franchise record, 24th 30-point playoff game in a Knicks uniform. Embiid had an 18-point night. Again, limited with the ankle and the hip, but got those to go. 18.6 rebounds, 5 dimes. There was no OG Anunoby in this game. He was dealing with a hamstring issue. So Landry Shamet off the bench, 15 points. Sixers bench didn't score until the fourth quarter, meanwhile. The bench disparity was drastic. Brunson, a 3. The Knicks shot 33% from 3. They're up 3 times 3. That's 9. And then Brunson.
That's 9.
It's going to go ahead and hit this floater. You'll float too, man. We all float down here. Knicks 50% or better from the floor for the 5th straight playoff game. 33 points for Brunson as he gets a couple more right there. And then off a Tyrese Maxey miss, Maxey held under 20 points. Brunson is going to find Bridges. Bridges goes for 23. The ball doesn't hit the floor. Your youth basketball coach loves it. Knicks are up 3-0. Mike Brown on Brunson being a safety valve.
His name on Snoopy Linus. He got a blanket. I'm Linus, and Jalen's my blanket. So he gets me. He helps me relax in a lot of different times throughout the course of games. But that's what great players do. They keep you poised. They make the game easier for everybody else, and they help you get through the stretch.
Came back down, 3-1. This is tough. So just going there, understanding that we can't take get it all back in one game. So win one, focus on the next one, win the next one. That should be the mentality.
Philly getting shut down by those boys from down the road at Villanova. It's the first time the Knicks have led a series 3-0 since the 2013 first round against the Celtics. No team in NBA history has ever come back from a 3-0 series deficit. 161 wins, 0 losses. That's almost an entire baseball season.
Peter, I'm sure that you were late this morning because they're still celebrating out on 7th Avenue.
Yeah.
It's the Kid Mero. You've seen him on Hot 97. You also see him on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn with Carmelo Anthony. Diehard Knicks fan, of course. So let's just jump right into this.
Yes.
From the fan perspective, how are you feeling this morning?
Tremendous. This Knicks team is a juggernaut. It is a team of destiny. Last time I was up here, I made another New York sports comparison where I said Jalen Brunson needed to be Jeter-esque in his approach, and he did that, and they won by, I think it was, I believe, 828 points last time. So I think they're going to continue that. Yesterday, I was not worried at all.
A little closer.
I was not worried at all. At no point was I nervous. Look at me. First take, here's a hot take. The Knicks are running the table, okay? We're sweeping the Sixers, and we are sweeping the Thunder. I'm saying that out loud. You think I'm crazy? Yes, I see your face, Perk. I see your face, Stephen A. I said it out loud with my chest, okay? The Knicks are running the table. They are the team of destiny. They are the Giants, the Eli Manning Giants that beat Tom Brady 2 times. Yes, twice, okay? They are listen, because you know what? It used to not be the case that the Knicks had a guy similar to how the Yankees had the guy in Mariano Rivera. When Mariano Rivera came out, you knew the game was over. If the Knicks have possession and it's the end of the game, we have Jalen Brunson. You know what I'm saying? And his large head helps him in the post.
First of all, a couple of things. When you're on First Take, don't try to filibuster. Leave that on Capitol Hill. Here, you need to give us a moment to get back at you. That's number one. Number two, you understand, I'm loving my Knicks in the whole 9. I can't I can't let you get away with saying that. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, I'm sorry to tell your business to dime you out, but you know what? You do an excellent job on radio in the morning. You usually have a driver. You had to drive yourself this morning. So clearly you're a bit dizzy. You're not all there. You understand? And
I'm locked
when
in,
you
Stephen.
first of all, you forgot that if you get through this series, you got a conference finals to deal with. All likelihood Detroit, even though we can't summarily dismiss Cleveland. But to sit up there and to say that the Oklahoma City Thunder would get swept by anybody, let alone the New York Knicks, calls for automatic drug testing. Okay? That makes no sense whatsoever. There isn't a soul on the basketball planet that would agree with that nonsense. Please, the Knicks would sweep the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Sweep.
You're insane. I'm a Knicks fan. I hope the Knicks don't get swept if they get to the finals and went up against OKC, let alone sweeping OKC. That's nonsense. Don't attach most Knicks fans to that nonsensical stuff that just came out of Kid Murrow's mouth. We forgive him. We want to pardon him. He is not responsible for what said this morning because somebody drove him to work. You know, he had to drive himself to work for a change.
Facts.
He had to stay up. Little foggy, Big Perk. It's Knicks fans, he cannot speak for us on this one. Not this
I hope I'm speaking for the entire city of New York when I say we are doing it. We're running the table. I'm not even worried about the Pistons, okay?
And that's the problem. And that is the problem. And that's exactly what Draymond Green was talking about. And that's the problem.
He's wrong, Perk.
No. That's the problem with the delusional fan base of the New York Knicks. You know, y'all sit up here and y'all come on here and y'all have these expectations, right? And Kid Mero, instead of you actually like living in the moment, you do realize that we're still waiting on news or injury report to see what's up with OG Anunoby, who's y'all X factor, right? And I want to give you some. I just want to give you some advice. I want to give you some advice real quick. I know you watch a lot of basketball. Did you watch the game one of the Lakers and the Oklahoma City Thunder? Did you see that game?
Yeah.
Okay, it was boring. It was boring. It put me to sleep. I woke up a few times, went back to sleep. You know why it was boring? Because the fans don't overreact because they know what it takes to win a championship. Y'all don't really know what it takes to win a championship because y'all haven't been there in so long.
Hold on.
My thing is, hold on,
Perk. People say that all the time, but my uncle was born in 1969, and he told me all about it, okay? And he got pictures, and we talk about it, so I do know what it's like. Also, I ran into Walt Clyde Frazier at Penn Station one time, and he told me all about it, so I'm very familiar with success, all right? Continue.
You haven't lived that success as
You haven't lived it.
Vicariously through other people.
You haven't lived it. And you can't come on here and be irresponsible and just disrespect the rest of the game like that. First of all, y'all got to get past this series, which I believe y'all will. And then y'all got to get past whoever comes out of from the other round in the Eastern Conference Finals. And let's not sit up here and act like, y'all shouldn't be worried.